Hi everyone, 95 Fathoms here, and I am gearing up for the penultimate hunt in my Gold Dream Team quest. And this time we actually have moved away from Route 32, well away from it actually, because as you may know, Gen 2 unfortunately suffers from the bizarre flaw of a handful of the new Pokemon only being available in the Kanto post-game, and that includes both of the last two targets on my quest. So rather than just blast through the remainder of Johto in my DTQ file, I'm sidelining that file for these hunts. I do typically like to at least include quest files as one of the games with which I'm multi-hunting, but I also hunt in the form of quests because I want to use my shinies, and there's just very little to do in Gen 2 once you're in Kanto. So my target here is Slugma, and there is actually a way to hunt both Slugma and my final target Murkrow at the same time in Gold and Silver on Route 16, but they both appear at a much lower encounter rate there, even combined, so the optimal method is to go for them individually, which is why I'm here on Route 17 at daytime, not morning, which is the only time of day at which Slugma appears on this route. This is part of Cycling Road, specifically the part with the sloped area that makes you constantly move downward. You can't see right now because I'm not on the slope, but if I move down, well, you can't tell that I'm moving down automatically, but now as I move back up, you can see I'm moving much more slowly. So that is the sloped area that I'm going to be hunting on because the grass is a part of it too. So this has the potential to be very annoying because I'm going to be hunting this alongside something else, but I'm hoping it won't actually be as much of a problem as I had sort of anticipated it might be. And anyway, with that, I will show off an encounter here. Slugma is one of the most common things on this route. Oh, there's a muck, which I think is a pretty rare encounter rate. But Slugma appears at a 35% encounter rate. The only thing that's more common is Fearow at a 40% encounter rate. I don't really want one of those, but 35 isn't too bad. So I hope at least that it won't take too many phases. But anyway, I will see you when something shines.
What? Shiny Slugma? What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy crap! Okay, I need to switch over to a single screen.
Hey, Future 95 Fathoms here, adding commentary in post because I screwed up when I initially found this shiny and didn't get mic audio for the capture part of the recording. I used to use an old second computer for recording multiple hunts before that laptop went kaput, and since I only have one microphone, I would just switch the mic over to the other computer when I found a shiny that was being recorded there. But I unfortunately forgot to do so on this occasion until I made it back to the Poké Center, and because I had stopped the other recording since I was focusing on the shiny, I didn't have the other recording going anymore to capture the mic audio. I will let my in-the-moment commentary once I get back to the Poké Center stand, but while you watch the capture, let me just mention a few of the details of this hunt. And also, I'll note that you saw me use Mean Look on this Slugma. Slugma can't flee. I'm assuming in my commentary I said something to the effect of, I know it can't flee, but I'm just paranoid, so I just want to use Mean Look to be sure. and I had Mean Look on my Smeargle, so it didn't hurt anything. But this came after 1,170 encounters, and I got it the day I started the hunt, which just goes to show you that the slope encounters on Cycling Road really aren't too bad. As long as you're giving the hunt enough attention that you don't roll past the edge of the grass, like every single encounter, it's even semi-automated in that you'll move downward without having to tell the game to do so, so you can get your encounters without a whole lot of attention paid to it. Obviously, there's a degree of bias in me saying that, since you usually don't see the worst of a hunt until you've been doing it for way too long, but even good hunts will sometimes have an adjustment period, and this one clearly just did not. This was also a 2-in-1 day, which was a back-to-back 2-in-1 day, since my Quillfish was the same way, so that was also wild. With that, I will now throw it back to past me to go through the in-the-moment commentary.
Alright, so I'm stupid. I just realized that I didn't plug my microphone into this computer. So I'm gonna have to put some commentary over the capture and everything. I started this earlier today. I got 2 shinies today. I got 2 shinies yesterday because my Heart Gold Soul Silver starter hunt has been going crazy with Totodiles. But like still, 2 shinies in one day in an 8192 game, I mean, it's insane. And this, I did not expect to get this so fast. At all. My shiny luck has been going crazy. Crazy. Since I came back to the traditional games, and I'm so happy about it. I'm really happy to be back in the old school games. I guess I can take this off now, can't I? Wow. I'm in awe. This is first phase for 35%. Only a little bit past 1/8 of odds. Look at that. Look at that. That shiny, that back sprite looks really good. Slugma looks a little bit weird in Generation 2, I will say. But its back sprite looks pretty normal. The shiny, I love Slugma's shiny. I will say it doesn't look quite as good to me in Gen 2 because in other games it looks like it turns gray, and in this game it just, because of the old school style and because nothing else is colored, it almost looks like it's just in grayscale. But I love Slugma's shiny, and Meg Cargo is so different in this game, as you can see on the layout, as you'll see in the evolution and everything. But wow, wow, I can't believe I found this. Anyway, yeah, so I guess we'll skip to the evolution here, and I'll show it off in Stadium 2. But wow, I'm still reeling.
Battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started. They're eyeing each other warily. Hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started. They're eyeing each other warily.